Within the region, I'd say you can really find folks that would probably identify on some level with what it means to be a hipster.
Atlanta ranks 14th in the world for hipsters. That's because of places like vegan eateries, coffee shops, and record stores, based on MoveHub's Hipster Index. Terry Anderson is a sociology professor at UCLA. She says hipsters are people who want to be insiders on what's hip.
It makes you special, and people want to be special, but they want to be special in ways that make them attractive.
Here are a few ways to define the subculture, but don't expect for a hipster to admit they are one.
A hipster would never want to label themselves as anything, and that's the vibe that they want to give off. Individuality, if it's forced or natural.
Cleveland is with Choose ATL, a group that showcases Atlanta's culture. She sees hipsters as the creatives of the city.
What's put us on the map from an international level is the fact that we're creating music, we're creating fashion, we're creating film, television, media that really impacts the entire world and influences the world. And so a lot of that has come from what is known, I think, mainstream as the hipster culture.
Buying rare records is one way some Atlantans feel hip. Sean Zierfoss works at Criminal Records. He says the nostalgia of hard-to-find used presses appeals to hipsters.
It's like, well, if I can have the first press of this record, I'm definitely going to get the first press of this record instead of a brand new press.
He says more people are shopping at Criminal Records every year. And on this year's Record Store Day, a line wrapped around the block.
People line up outside of our store and outside all the other record stores in Atlanta hours beforehand. I mean, this year we had folks line up at like 2 a.m.
Hipsters can mean financial growth for local businesses and neighborhoods, according to Cleveland.
There is economic capital and power in the community, I think, that has been created around the hipster and creative culture. And so understanding that has made it more acceptable.
She says hipsters are drawn to Atlanta's walkable neighborhoods, like Old Fourth Ward and West Midtown.
Living in a place where they can play as well as, have access to their work or different things like that. But being aware of the environment and how their footprint impacts the world.
And their footprint is also felt throughout the region, leaving a lasting mark on Atlanta's culture.
It's really our scene, our music scene, our food scene, our art scene, our fashion scene, and how that really transcends to influence the entire country.
Thank you for watching Inside Atlanta, produced by WBE's Lauren Booker.